I've always wanted to do this. We're gonna take my favorite homemade seasoning, which is rosemary salt, and make some incredible homemade beef jerky out of it. There's no time to waste. Now let's go! Let's start with the rosemary salt, and this is easy. We'll start with kosher salt, and with the rosemary here, you just wanna strip it off the stem like so. Sage leaves here, and all you wanna do is pick these off the stem, some fresh garlic, and some lemon zest. And it's as simple as that. And now we're just gonna blend this all up for about a minute. And that's all she wrote, my friends. Just dump it out into a bowl. I have a whole video on this with more instruction on what to do with this and how to save it and all that stuff. It's linked in the corner if you want to go there. Just know that I would call this a staple of this channel. It's something we use in a ton of recipes. It's something we all love. It's something a lot of you have already made. And so just join the program because it's that easy as you just saw. Rosemary salt. Put it on everything. All right, here I've got a big old chunk of top round. This is probably the most common cut you're gonna see used for beef jerky, but if for some reason you can't find top round, go ahead and try flank steak. All right, now we need to slice this up. So I think you can see here the grains are all running this way, right? So we wanna get slices like that, but this is obviously too long, so we'll just cut it in half. And then we wanna slice it this way pretty much really thin, anywhere from 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. Look, really that's what you're going for right there. We're going for a kind of thinness like this, right? It's pretty darn thin. And also something I did to make this easier was just stick this cut of beef into the freezer for 45 minutes. And so when it's really cold, it's hard and it's making it easier to get slices. Simple as that. I use this technique for a lot of different meats actually, and it really works like a charm. And obviously what works really well here is a sharp knife. You could also ask your butcher to slice this for you, as they will have deli slicers, at least they should have those deli slicers, if you feel uncomfortable doing this with a knife. Now I just spread it all out on a board like so, and from a nice distance we're gonna sprinkle with rosemary salt. Try to be as even as you can while you're doing this. And Sergeant Gilbert reporting for duty! That's just black pepper, and we'll do the same exact thing with that. Just try to be thorough. And I think kind of bigger chunks is okay here for beef jerky. Now I'm gonna tap it in. Tap it in, tap, tap, tap-a-roo. And we're gonna flip all these pieces and do the exact same thing on the other side. Now I'm gonna give you 4 ways to do this, because it's best if it hangs in your oven, but I'm gonna make sure everybody can pull this off. You could use a meat hook like this. You could use one of these metal skewers and just pop these on, and then you would just hang that over the rack like so, but I will show you in a minute. You could use a toothpick like this, so long as the toothpick is big enough to fit over the rack without falling through, which I've already measured, and it is. And if you really don't want to do any of that, you can just set it over a sheet pan with a rack like this. But I will say hanging is best. Now all I did in my oven is line the bottom rack with foil to catch any drippings. So if you're using a skewer, it would just go over like this, and then they'll be hanging there. The old meat hook's a little easier. You just hang it on like so. And we have a little dangly piece of meat. And the toothpick you would just put in like this. I prefer the skewer method. I did that for all mine. It seemed to be pretty efficient. Now set your oven to 180 and wait. My friends, I have partnered with jerky.com to bring you 4 outstanding flavors of beef jerky. If you love beef jerky and you love my cooking and my recipes, then you are surely gonna love this. Now the jerky is not dropping until July 14th, but there are some things you can do in the meantime, because I am giving away a ton of free jerky. We're doing a huge jerky giveaway, but you can't win if you don't sign up. So there's no time to waste, my friends. Just click the link down in my description and you will have the chance of winning a ton of free jerky. Good luck. Now, since we have some extra beef here, I'm gonna try one more flavor, and I'm excited about this one. It's Chipotle in adobo. So here I have my homemade Chipotle barbecue sauce. I've been making this for like 17 years now. It's insane. I'll put a recipe for this in the comments and some instructions, but make sure to subscribe because my next video is gonna be a pulled pork sandwich using this. So stay tuned for that because you will get a video tutorial in the next couple days. And this has so much flavor. All I need to do is really put it on this beef. Just be careful not to break a piece in half when you do this. And now I'm gonna marinate this overnight actually, but you could probably get away with 3 or 4 hours if you wanted to make it on the same day. So it just took 3 hours in the oven, then you simply just pull it off the skewers, and here it is. Here is our rosemary salt beef jerky. Glorious. And our Chipotle barbecue sauce beef jerky. It got kind of dark, but I like it. Ooh, and it is barbecue saucy. Oh, and by the way, if you're gonna make the barbecue one, same exact instructions as the rosemary salt. Oh, woo! This barbecue one was kind of experimental, but let's see. Yeah! Smoky, sweet, spicy. The only thing I'm missing here is a little bit more salt, but it's really good. Now this one I'm really excited about. The rosemary salt. Oh, yeah! That is a clear winner. Honestly, I expected this rosemary salt one to be good, but not this good. This is phenomenal. Good chance it's gonna be one of the flavors in the jerky giveaway, right? Who's a good boy? All right, my friends, thank you for hanging out with me again today. And as always, remember to leave a like, drop a comment, and turn on notifications if you want to be a psycho, and I love my psychos. And until next time, you know I love you, and I'm out.